songs, all right? Now this one is special, because it took us 20 years to create. Okay, we were working last year, and we started with a kick drum. Can you slow down that kick a little bit? More. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Okay, then we went about trying to find a hi-hat. Something like this. But can you speed that hi-hat up a little bit? More. Yeah. Okay, cool. So far we had our kick, and we had our hi-hat. And after producing for 5 minutes, we were exhausted. So we decided to go to lunch. And while we were at lunch, I remember we ordered our food, and the waitress came back, put down the plate, and it sounded really interesting, like this. So we had the waitress do it again, and we recorded it this time. It sounded like this. Then we went about flamming it. Now flamming is when you play the same sound over itself, out of time from itself. I'll show you what I mean. Flam it. More. More. Yeah, now pitch it down an octave. Okay, we had our clap. So far we had our kick drum, we had our clap, and we had our hi-hat. Once we had those 3 drums, we went about trying to find a groove. And we started with this reggaeton thing. But that didn't feel very AJR-ish. So we tried a doo-wop thing. But we had done that before. So we ended up with this halftime trap sort of beat, like this. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay, next we wanted to find a piano line. And we wanted something that felt very emotional, like this. Then we added some bass, like this. Yeah, that feels good. Cool, so we had a good skeleton of the beat here. We were producing, and we kind of got bored again, which seems to be a common theme of us working. So we decided to go to the library. We were at the library in our college, and I remember I was working on music, and Jack was watching old home movies on his phone for some reason.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Put your heads closer together, please.
And I remember I looked from my work to Jack on his phone, and I just got so annoyed that I just blurted out, "Would you put your phone down?" And Jack looked at me and said, "Say that again." So I said, "Would you put your phone down?" Then we called up Arnetta, and we said, "Could you play that on the trumpet?" Okay, we had our trumpet melody. The beat was sounding pretty nice. But we still wanted it to be more emotional. So we added this violin line. And tambourines. Okay, we were almost there. There was one more step. We had a really solid track, but we needed a good melody to go over that track. And as Jack often does, he sent me this voice memo. But that wasn't catchy at all. So he sent me this one. But that was less catchy than the first one. We were really stuck. We needed a melody. And then we remembered those old home movies Jack was watching in the library. And do you remember at the start of this story, I told you it took 20 years to create this song? Here's why.